Finally, my ass is clapped.
All right, so that with that lovely little image in my head, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to open up this video by saying I realized after recording our last session that little game I forced these three other schmucks to play would literally be a losing game on my end, so I'm just going to save them the trouble and do this right now, get it out of our system. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on.
Guess one lies ahead, only one way to find out.
Oh boy.
Just keep on looking ahead.
No time for guessing, got to follow my
The viewer count for this video has dropped by 65%.
Yeah, this suddenly became a fucking cover.
I thought the number only goes up.
I don't know why Logan keeps insisting that people hate this.
Well, just okay.
You gotta have faith, my guy.
It's literally what they come here for.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right, with that all said, ladies and gentlemen, that out of our system. We'll never talk of that stipulation ever again. Let's continue.
Alright.
Alrighty.
In another timeline, Wario Land 2 would literally be about as short as Mario. But we're in another timeline where it will be about as long as Waluigi on a stretcher. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes, welcome back.
Hey, how you doing?
You say Waluigi on a stretcher, I'm just thinking to that gag from Power Tennis where it's like,
Yeah, I think that's the one he's
Oh right, when
referencing.
they're trying to exercise.
Oh, the pelvic thrustomatic.
The
Yes.
velvet wang.
So welcome Icky to scenic Wario Island on planet Wario in Wario Castle.
And you know, I'm pretty sure this takes place somewhere near Isle Delfino because the sun has that stupid swirl.
Oh, it does have that swirl, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I never noticed Dial... Sorry.
Go
Go
for
ahead,
it.
fine.
I was about to say, like, are you talking about, like, the health icon with the sun? Because, like, I was about to say, I don't ever notice the sun in Isle Delfino looking like that.
It's on the map too, and then like isn't it drawn like that?
Yeah, it was,
Yes.
like, drawn like that. I don't know if it's, like, literally the sun, though.
I mean, yeah, fair.
So to catch Iki up to speeds, because yes, he will be joining us for at least a handful of these Wario Land 2 parts. So the gist of this whole thing is that a devious group of pirates, we will not mention their names for those that, you know, are starting from this as opposed to the very first, like, part 1 of our commentary. They're literally, they've invaded Castle Wario and are not only taking his ship, but also making an absolute wreck of the house.
They're flooding it. They're pulling out wet bandits again. I already said that joke. You get the idea.
real quick, I just... it kind of like slight like hiccup on Discord. So taking his, it sounded like you said taking a. Like they're all just like collectively just taking one.
Oh, God.
I was about to say,
Oh, God. This is worse than I thought. My water bill! It's raising through the roof!
Think of the damages.
I do love the idea that he would be more so concerned with the bill than the actual property damage.
exactly.
But, yes, one noisy morning, and previously, Icky, we did nothing and we slept right through the alarm.
However, this time,
Eh?
Wario's gonna wake up and actually start.
What the hell is making that noise?
Speaking of alarm clock, I am not familiar with Wario Land 2 in the slightest, so what the hell is going on here?
Oh.
Alright, so Wario Land 2, well, it's pretty much the next big step since Wario's days on the Game Boy and for his one-time stint on the Virtual Boy. This time he's got his natural plumber's cap on, and he doesn't have to worry about a health system, let alone a life system anymore. He is completely indestructible.
He's invincible.
So basically
to...
immune.
He's invincible to everything except for the cringe.
Pretty much, and rat bites, because say if you do end up getting damaged as per the norm, you don't exactly lose health, rather you lose your cold hard cash.
Oh no!
And that's a...
And what happens if you get hit if you have no cash?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
I was hoping it would go in the negatives and you'd start racking up a bill.
Oh, oh my! That'd actually be incredible. And like now you have to pay off the medical bills of any other damage. That would actually be interesting to see in a Wario game.
It'd be deducted for your final sum.
How about this, Icky? Have you ever played Wario Land 3 for the Game Boy Color?
No.
Oh.
I've only played Wario Land 4, Wario World, WarioWare, Wario Y, Wario How, and the lesser-known Wario When.
But yeah, real quick, were you trying to say something, Chris?
I was going to make a joke with like the medical bill stuff. I was going to say,
Oh god, it's a fate worse than death!
I mean, honestly, given Wario's demeanor, that's not far from the truth. Well,
basically.
Do you
beyond
remember
that,
that one episode of SpongeBob where literally Mr. Krabs sold his soul?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's basically like that.
Oh no, bats!
And then by the very end of it all, it's literally like there's an entire lineup of fucking specters and whatnot, literally going for soul, and then it ends with fucking SpongeBob at there.
He was short on last week's payday.
yeah, who knew? So I guess to catch up to speed, Icky, these bats are not just here to impede our progress. So it was this game, and I remembered it more with 3, but this game is where it all started, where they began playing with the idea of cartoon logic and more wacky, zany, like, physics with Wario to basically become his new power-ups throughout the series.
Ah. So how hard could we physically fuck with this fat man?
Exactly.
But yeah, basically, I had the idea of, like, you know, in the first game, Wario had power-ups, but in this, in 3, I am the power-up.
Oh boy, okay. And we also, that's right, James, also we decided to revise the rule a little bit since that last time was a little bit, the rule prior made it a little balanced unfairly in our court.
In our bet.
Yeah, basically now it's going to be a literal battle against these schmucks to see who will have to end this entire thing with a full-on song cover.
Okay, let's see what
I would
we
have to
here.
tap out because Discord would always lag whenever I'm watching this.
That's fair. I'm honestly just gonna keep this to just Logan and Hype.
Yeah.
Just because we're the only ones that would actually commit to singing
Okay,
the whole song. Okay,
Ducky.
Duck, look
All
for
right,
the duck.
Hype, you're up first.
Well, I don't have good
Run
internet.
easy.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, you know what? I picked the easy one.
You're
My
on
bad.
easy. I was like,
I
what are you...
wasted money
Here,
on that. I call foul.
Oh, won't the result be the same, though?
Well, we'll find out. You're looking for
Wait, what is
the
this?
cloud.
Cloud.
So, we'll explain after this, Icky. Don't worry. Just know that he needs to find that same card.
Oh, okay, first row, second box.
Yeah, he's got it.
1 point for Hype.
Yay.
You got a cloud!
So, yeah, so what happens here, Icky, is you get to choose... These are, like, the treasures. Like, these are, like, the big MacGuffins, like, for Wario Land 1 and Virtual Boy
The
that you want to get.
collectibles.
Yeah, and in order to find them, you need to pay up. And depending on how much you pay, the less you pay, the tighter the time you get to actually find where it is. And if you fail, you lose all that money. And I think you have to redo the level, or do you have to redo that?
You
screen?
will have. When it comes to these treasures, it's not so much. You don't really have to worry about so much redoing the level. You just you can pretty much go back into the door if you want to, assuming you have the money to spend.
Okay.
So basically, if you want to spend less money, pick the harder difficulties.
Exactly.
So yeah, and also just to give you a bit of context onto the bet we were talking about, originally we had this bet going in, it's like, so you saw how lightning fast those options were, right? James originally wanted to have a bet between, like, him working by himself and us working as a team to see who would get, like, the most right guesses on that. When James found out that he was basically outmatched, he decided to truncate to be like, you know what, you guys can fight amongst yourselves. So now it's essentially a battle between me and Logan to see who will get the most right answers on that guessing thing, and the loser has to do a song cover as Wario.
Yeah, that's what we kind of assessed, and fortunately, I mean, so yeah, unfortunately, if anyone was actually caring about the point total and that secret chapter, it's all, we're scratching that scoreboard clean and starting anew, which is fine, because the secret chapter was the shortest one of all.
Right. It's literally right there. Like, I figured it wouldn't hurt to do anyway, because that's also, like we said before, that's how you unlock the treasure map.
Yes.
So this game is divided into chapters.
Yes.
Yep. It is divided into, like, it's 5 main chapters and 3 secret chapters, I believe.
And it looks just like everyone's favorite game, Shadow the Hedgehog, when you actually laid out all the timeline of everything.
Except this one actually doesn't suck.
Pretty much.
There's the alarm clock.
There's the rascal responsible for ruining my dream. Come here, you.
Have a rotten day!
I thought just you bumping against it would have turned it off.
I always love. Also, this is also this game that. Oh boy! It was also this game that introduced the sprite of the way Wario's toothy grin looks here. Always made it look like he was missing teeth to me.
He totally does.
Either that or he has a Velcro zipper on his face.
Kind of, yeah,
And he's
but
missing an eye.
Well, he's blinking. Or winking at
Oh,
me.
yeah, right there. He's there. Right there. He's winking.
Oh yeah, by the
every-
way, since we technically did clear one scenario of Wario Land 2, now the end level subgame will change.
Oh.
Now it's a matter of coins will be spent automatically for each panel.
Oh.
What you have to do now is you literally have to stop the moment you either lose all your coins or if you think you got it.
Right.
Now, do coins carry over into other mini games?
Yes.
Stop. Let's see.
I don't know, dude. It could still be. It could be 5, 6.
No,
8.
it's not 5 because the way it's going up, it would have stopped at
so
the
then
same
it's either
way
6
as
or 8.
Oh, don't worry about this, Logan. This is just a tutorial.
Nice.
Oh,
You
okay.
did the thing. So,
Yep.
what did you get?
That's for map pieces, and don't worry, Tanooki will be right back after these messages. Or at least as soon as I'm done beating this thing.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, again, money will automatically be spent until you hit the buzzer.
Okay.
In which case, you're gonna have to figure out what the heck it is.
So careful now.
Okay, it's definitely not 0.
Welcome back to Nuke.
Sorry about that. I'm
And I
back.
want to say it's 7.
7.
But just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to repeat this level later,
I think it might be 4.
it's... Wow,
Oh,
no,
damn it.
God damn it, you're right, it is 4.
Anyway,
internet-
to Nuke.
Sorry.
No,
you're fine.
you go ahead. We were just doing that. You said your internet had a hiccup.
Yeah, my internet. I wasn't lying when I said my internet is shit. My internet is shit. So I'm back.
No,
No
worries.
worries.
So long as your audio can still keep carrying on, then there shouldn't be any problems.
Wow, you need a lot of pieces.
Oh, don't worry about the audio. You might hear a bunch of vulgar words in there, but you know.
Okay, fair enough.
So no different from our usual videos.
And, but yeah, so
Well,
sorry. So
yeah.
to explain, to explain that, Derek. Yeah, if we manage to acquire every single one of the map pieces, we'll get the secret bonus ending. But the part that makes the map pieces frustrating is, unlike the treasure rooms where you can repeat them over and over again, if you mess up that game at the very end of a level, if you mess up that minigame at the very end of a level, then you have to replay the level just to get to that part again.
Yuck.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big yuck. It's a big yikes on me, Padre.
It's a replay the game, stupid incentive.
It's gonna be a while for me, bro. A while for me, dog. Play the game, you idiot.
Like, let's just not even beat around the bush. This is easily one of the longer platformers on the Game Boy, let alone the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
naturally, that's like something I want to avoid at any cost.
I mean, it makes sense. I think we were talking about this. Was this handled by the same team that handled like some of the Metroid games?
Yes, the R&D 1 division of Nintendo way back when.
So yeah, they already knew how
Really?
On fire!
Yeah. My buns are burning.
to, and whoosh, and then yeah, no, and that's actually so right there. You needed to actually go on fire to break through certain blocks.
Ah.
And sometimes you'll have to, like what we saw with those bats, but we didn't do it because we were too good for them. Sometimes you
Too
will
good, and there was really no point in doing so.
sometimes you will actually be required to let them flatten you to a pancake because then you can glide with the greatest of ease.
And fit through
On the
small
flying
spaces.
trapeze.
Yes. And yeah, and also crouch.
On the flying one.
And also crouch down, and so basically this could be where you either like Wario a lot or hate him, because this was basically the way I could describe it is you're not facing obstacles, you're facing nuisances in every stage now.
For a moment, I
All
thought
they
you were
seek
about
to-
to. Sorry.
No,
no.
go ahead. I'm good.
For a moment, I thought you were about to say you're facing yourself.
No, you have
I mean, in a matter of speaking, you technically are your own worst enemy.
I am the shadow, a reflection of one's true inner self.
I am the epitome of evil. At least that's how I used to be back in the American advertising of Wario.
I now have to face my greatest. I now have to face my greatest enemy, self-loathing. The IRS once again. That is
My greatest enemy.
Oh, okay. Is this
Ooh, can
Logan's
I
turn?
guess one?
I would... Yep, Logan, you're up next.
Okay, here we go.
Only fair.
Now
I
select
like-
hard
I
now.
don't
You
wanna
keep
waste
doing that. You keep doing that.
It's a force of habit, I'm sorry.
the IRS. The true Wario.
Actually, wait, what am I doing? I just realized. I think Up and just gave it to you. Well, whatever.
No, it's just the Monster Man. I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't see it.
I'm
Me
gonna
neither.
guess top left.
Nope, that's a power goo.
It was Dom
Oh,
left.
well.
I knew it was
Oh,
on the
well.
list somewhere.
I wonder if it's still the same result.
Yeah,
Let's
of course
see.
it's gonna be. It's gonna be bottom left, so because it's still programmed in at this
Yeah,
point, so
it
it's
is.
still bottom
All right,
left.
then that point we'll go to hype again.
Oh wait, so I gain points if he misses one?
No, I think it should just be you miss points, or no. Actually, no. That would be the no. Actually, I think that's the only way it would guarantee that there'd be a victor. Otherwise, we could tie with not gaining. Yeah. So that.
Okay, because
that's
I
how
was
it has
about to say, I just wanted to ask because for a second I thought that wouldn't be fair to Logan.
No.
Did
If
you
it,
just get a new bed?
oh. Well, again, don't forget our whole house is flooded.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, those dang pirates flooded our castle.
But yes, no, I think that is. Let me lower the sensitivity of the mic a little bit. There we go. But yeah, no, I think hype. That's the only way we can actually keep it fair and prevent us from having like a situation where we tied because we both didn't gain enough points.
Right, that's
I
fair.
feel like this is gonna be the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Here we go.
Woo, oops. It very well might be.
But it's all with purpose.
No, I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, there you go. But you know what? I want to ask, partly for conversation's sake, Chris, Icky, who are you betting to win our little bet that we have here?
Myself, because I want to play this game too.
Oh, you wanna bet your sweet singing voice, Iki?
I want to guess points for the sake of guessing points.
But okay, that's fair. But yeah, but
Oh no,
just
it's the cloud from the treasure room!
Gasp.
Well, what do you know?
Well,
Well,
that's
dude.
how he goes.
but yeah, I was about to say, like, you know, just for audience's sake, Chris, go ahead and say
I was about to say, you know who I'd pick?
who.
Wario.
Well, spot.
The true winner.
Yeah, always bet on Noir.
The Wa gets you everywhere, my boy. Just you
Oh,
wait.
there's the problem. I forgot to turn off the faucet.
Two.
Wait a minute, I don't even have a bathtub! When the hell did this faucet get here?
So I want to ask, like, that takes care of like the flood continuing. How are we gonna drain all the water out?
Pull the drain from the bottom of the castle.
More or less, yeah, because I think that's what's gonna happen next level.
Oh, I was just joking.
Okay, so let's see.
This music reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh.
They come out the same year.
Let's
Now,
see.
I guess I'll ask while we're setting this up. Does this premise change the
Two.
second time you
Two.
clear a story?
What was that?
Oh wait, let's see. Yay! Does
Two.
this since we cleared out one campaign and it now gave us this new mechanic for this? Does the mechanic change every time you clear a campaign chapter?
Oh no, it only does it the one time.
Okay. I guess
What
that's
do you
fair because
mean- What do you mean by that?
well, okay, I see what he's saying. So technically, Icky, this what you're seeing right here. You normally wouldn't even see this until you beat the game, what you think to be the first time, because you think, oh, that's it, and it's like, oh no,
There's more?
that was but one adventure, and so that makes sense. So at this point, the game's already pulled the rug out from under you. Now it's time to let you decide what to do.
Now it's letting you play with the big boy pants.
Choose your own adventure, Wario style.
Will you truly be ambivalent towards good and evil as Wario the Hedgehog, or will you rise up to defend the honor of the plumber might?
I am all I want.
And most importantly, will you or will you not get all the gold?
Like, I want to ask, just speaking of gold, that one minigame I did where I guess two and I was right. Do those minigames count to the bet as well, or is it only the treasure room minigames?
Just the treasure room minigames. Because honestly, I don't even... Like, the stuff involving the freaking, like, getting the map pieces, like, that's just its own headache.
Okay.
Can I guess the map pieces instead?
If you want to, then go right ahead.
Yes!
Anyway, Wario's trapped in a thought bubble.
Crap.
It's the only way to get up through the upper
He's trapped
crack.
with his own thoughts.
I'm trapped in my own thoughts.
And also when it popped, it's like,
Yep, there it goes. My brain stopped.
Oh god.
Right on schedule.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, next game, Wario forgot how to swim.
Yeah, no, so basically Metroidvania style, Wario Land 3, basically, like, I want to say like 80 to 85% of your moveset in this game becomes forgotten so that they can become treasure chest rewards for you so that the game can be a Metroidvania of sorts.
oh, now I see this. Now we have to avoid the bubbles because they'll impede our progress.
Yes.
Yep.
They are both a blessing and a curse. In this case, do not even think about it.
They could be your angle or your devil.
God dang it, I forgot about that meme. I will say though that the worst thing that any of these games could have done is add a time limit. That's why Wario Land 4 did it.
Well, the time limit only pops up when you're at the end of the stage.
Yeah, they only do that when you flip the frog switch.
Fair enough.
When you set up the bomb.
And the game is like basically sort of like a speed game comparing with the previous two.
Oh, you know, and between that and Shake It, I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Shake It too.
Right. Because, like, Shake It basically is just like Warrior Land 4, but an anime.
But as a cartoon.
But it's so cool. I love those hand-drawn anime games.
Oh, it's great. But anyway, just before I forget, that Ed and Eddie reference I'm making with the whole, my brain stopped. So, earlier I discovered, like, another bit from the show that I really loved looking back on. It's the episode where they decide to use reverse psychology against the Cankers. And it's like, there's a bit where Double D's demonstrating it, where he goes, okay, Ed, do not eat that dirt. At first it starts off with Ed being like,
it's like, well, like, I would ever.
And then, like, he stays there for a second, then all of a sudden, his eyes shift, like, he's like, the dirt!
Complete with, like, this strained noise.
Yeah.
What an idiot!
But that's how reverse psychology works. Use rock to break bigger rock.
But it's like the clip I saw cuts off right after Ed's eyes shift, and I just love that image of, like, you like I would.
Just that pause.
Alright, let's see here.
With that all said, Hype, you're up next.
Alright, let me see. This time we are going to get...
The Firefox.
Firefox. Yeah, I was about to say, don't forget save state.
I prefer Chrome.
Ready, go!
Oh,
Do it again, I wasn't looking!
Second row, second one?
You got it!
Oh!
Hey.
Oh my
Plus
gosh,
one
I
tie.
am in danger.
You know what? If it makes you feel any better, Logan, I was really not sure about that myself.
Also, I don't know what the heck I just got.
I don't know either.
We'll see at the end of this, at the end of our adventure. But
Admittedly, going back to Ed and Eddie for a second, my favorite part of that entire episode is when both Ed and Double D are fucking with the Canker sisters.
Right.
It's like they're just like cornering them at every turn.
There's that, and I also love, like, the beginning of that, the bit that I always love, and I associate with that crack ship I got from Etopia, the whole, like, may I have your hand in carriage? It just starts eating May's hand.
Bro.
Just fucking consumes.
I mean, it's universally agreed upon that Ed is literally the most destructive force within the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Well, of course, like, you get a
The only
pebble...
downside is that he's just too nice for his own good.
Ooh!
He's a gentle giant.
Right, but the second that pebble gets in his shoe, pick a god and pray if he's on your pathway.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, here's the source of our problems.
Too many toasters.
Whoop.
And now we let all the water out.
But Wario, that's not how water pressure
That's
works.
the
It's not
top
gonna
of the
say-
that
castle.
is-
What
Also,
the hell? Is that a visor?
Is that-
a shirt? Is
I
that
think
a-
that's like a matador's cape.
I was about to say, it's either a cape or a flag.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna look. Nah, I can't even look that up. Whatever. We got plenty of money.
I'll look it up.
Wait a minute, this isn't my flag!
I've been diddled again!
Diddle like that.
Me too. Alright, time for the lightning round again, boys.
Okay, go ahead, Icky.
Oh, alright. Let's see. 2?
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
You serious?
Bingo!
Yay.
It's the only number it could have possibly been there.
Trust me, Iki, I've had moments where the answer seemed obvious, but it was actually something completely different.
Which is
Yeah.
why you should take a moment to stare at it!
But he'd lose coins the longer he stares at it.
No, you could pause it and then stare.
Is that something you tell yourself every night, Iki?
Yes.
Alright, next up we have... Now we gotta go down to the cellar.
For what?
Ah, my wine cellar.
To be flattened immediately. But don't worry. Any water, for whatever reason, seems to remove our ailment. However, we drained the whole castle.
Okay, so I looked it up. It was a flag.
Okay, okay.
Oh, there's
Oh
water.
yeah, and to prove the point, there you go.
Yay.
However, I am feeling a little greedy. I'm still feeling a little greedy.
What is that?
I'm feeling a little bit thirsty.
Oh, well.
I just want to watch the nematodes.
Random thought, James. That mouse nipple,
Oops.
that mouse nipple, right? It's not gonna get captured, right?
It won't.
Okay.
Mouse.
Oh, you see that
Yeah,
too?
I see that too.
I mean, for the past 20 minutes or so, I was literally like every fucking like middle school teacher who literally just puts on a presentation and never thinks to move.
And
the
it's like that
fucking
little thing's
mouse.
bugging me.
Okay, because it's like I didn't. At first, I thought you were talking about something in the actual game itself. I'm like, wait, what mouse?
Ah, we can't get high enough up. Get off. Can we jump on top of
I
it?
hate those Mises to pieces.
I know. You know what? Maybe I'm doing this wrong.
No, I was gonna say I think you need to. No, I think you had that. I think you had the right idea. I think you need to jump on that and then wait.
There you go.
Thanks for the lift. Out. Woo!
Oh, the money. Lots of money. But yeah, it's just. I also remember that bugging me. The shock waves every time it would drop.
Yeah, no, like even like Wario can feel them. Out.
And then that happens.
Oh, real quick, if I can ask, like, I want, just for the sake of like getting back onto the discussion, do you have any like memories with Ed and Eddie, if any, Chris?
I think the most I've had with Ed and Eddie was just the Big Picture Show. I think that's about it.
Oh, that's wow. I mean, not for nothing, dude. That's one of those you should. That's more so a thing you should technically watch after you've watched.
I know.
the show
I'm
is
aware that it's
far
like a
more
finale,
comedic.
but it's like it was the most Ed and Eddie thing I kind of sort of like watched the most comparing with the show. I have seen the show. It's just like the memory with it was kind of limited comparing to the finale.
That's fair.
Can I ask something?
I did remember enjoying it though.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you happen to be one of those kids that was like, you wanted to watch Ed and Eddie, but for some reason or another, your parents just wouldn't let you watch it? But would let you watch, like, any other cartoon?
I was mostly watching Nickelodeon at the time.
Oh, okay.
I will say, Akio, that was me. It was me for that and Ren and Stimpy, and I don't know why. Like, was there just like some?
Well, Ren and Stimpy I could understand somewhat.
But maybe it's because the dialogue of dorks being said all the time. I don't know, but maybe that was more mean spirit. I don't know. Like I always wonder if there was just like some PTA conference that was had, and we're like, Ed and Eddie has got to go.
Bruh.
The kids are getting tricked out tongues.
I mean, it's probably no different than the sorts of PTA meetings that say SpongeBob is literally a spawn of Satan.
Yeah, they did do that one.
He's an underwater sponge. He's used for dish soap.
Oof.
I was about to say that's one that I haven't heard of. I have heard some people say that he's a gay icon, but not a devil spawn.
Harry Potter was a devil.
I mean, it's probably one of the same for some parents, at least.
They just can't get with what's hip with the kids at the time. That's how it always is.
Yeah, they can't be cool.
But yeah, well, go ahead, Chris.
I think I forgot now.
Aw.
Well, my brain stopped. Oh, the level's technically over. The end of the level's over there, but we still got some unfinished business.
I just realized how much Flat Wario kind of reminds me of, like, the nose bugs in Wario Land Touch's title screen.
Yeah, the nose goblins.
Oh yeah.
That's what we always call them, fucking nose goblins.
Nose goblins.
Yeah.
Ooh, ow, thank you.
But yeah, Chris, you were talking about the. Oh, it's my turn. But I was gonna say, Chris, you were talking about the Ed and Eddie, and we were talking about Ed and Eddie and SpongeBob, and parents not letting, or people like having like problematic thoughts about. I don't know. Okay, the Firefox again.
I heard like the stuff with like SpongeBob kind of just being like a hellspawn because he's gay. That's like the most I've heard of it.
Upper right, like far upper right.
Yes, you got it. 1 point for Ravenclaw.
Put me on the board. That's 3 to me. I think it's 3. Hype me 1.
I can't tell if that's a goblet or a jar.
It looked like a bag to me.
I think it's a vase.
All right. Well, we out.
Well, whatever it is.
All right,
Stop it.
My back feels wet.
all right, Miss Fritz. I'm heading out.
So that's the end of the stage, huh? Very Kirby-esque.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, that might be a vase.
Yeah, or like an urn, or a potty in worst case.
It's a
scenario.
funeral urn.
But
All right, Iki. Get your eyes ready.
Okay.
For the record, I don't know exactly what I want Iki to do if he actually gets more than he loses them.
Huh.
It is 5.
All right.
Actually, what am I even doing? I should honestly just stop. I'm technically the one that has to pull the buzzer. It's like the longer he takes to think, the more money I'm losing.
Your time
Sure,
is money.
I'm the guesser guy.
You're losing me money. Anywho, but yeah, we're getting there. We got plenty of stages ahead of us still. Oh boy.
All right, that being said, I do believe the end of the chapter is at hand, because now we're coming up to the fork in the road.
Does this mean there's a boss? Oh,
Yes, there is.
A boss with a forked tongue?
There's a snake in my cellar!
Oh.
He's going through all my cabinet to manage
Actually-
limits.
Real quick, it's like talking about the snake in the cellar. Like, Wario's first reaction would not be like, "Oh, there's a snake in my cellar."
There's a
Instead, it would be
snake
like,
in my boots.
Like, Wario's reaction would not be shock of like, "There's a snake in the cellar." His shocked reaction would be like,
Jerry is loose!
You know what? You had that. I had one other thought. Hype, you ready?
"What's up?"
You mean to tell me that there's
Oh shit,
What the hell?
Yeah, no,
A
yeah.
zombie!
Oh,
Wow.
the design for the zombie look
off.
a lot creepier, and to some extent they look a little creepier than this. But
Yeah, they definitely look creepier here than they did in Wario Land 3, and don't get hit by them if you can help it.
nope.
It looks like Waluigi if he was dried into beef jerky.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But okay, but,
God, I don't want
okay.
to have the thought about that.
Okay, but here's the thought. Okay, but here's the thought. Hype is like,
You mean to
And
tell me? You mean to tell me that there's a giant snake in my basement, and I haven't been charging him rent?
He totally would.
Or actually,
What? In fact, why is there a snake in my home planet?
oh yeah.
actually, you know what? If not charging him rent, it'd be like,
There's a giant snake, and I'm not renting him out to other people?
I'm not selling him to the circus.
yeah.
Think of the attraction rates!
Carnies would eat him up, and then they'd eat him up.
I don't know. I'm losing my mind. But
I would believe that.
but yeah,
I believe
the
it
good-
too.
But yeah, I mean,
Secret
otherwise,
passage.
oh hey.
Oh, already?
Oh, okay, my
shit.
turn.
All right, Hype, you're up. But yeah, otherwise, we are making progress, and we will not have to replay these earlier stages anymore since we are moving
Thank
forward in the
God.
timeline.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the.
The,
Is that
It's a roll.
It's a Monty.
the donut apple making dude. I don't know. Go for it.
They're
the
cakes.
apple
Cake
making?
makers.
Oh,
I saw him.
first row, second one.
Oof.
You know what? I would have laughed so hard because I saw it too. Like, I aimed right there, and you said the exact incorrect thing. It's like, oh fuck, I gave him the answer.
No,
Oops. Well, no, my eyes are
Hype
quick
knows what he's
sometimes.
doing. I'm.
No,
I
it's
guess
like
you should go without saying, ladies and gentlemen. Once all said and done, I'm not even gonna make like a big winner speech like when the commentary is over. I'm just gonna let whoever loses do their song number.
but yeah, it's just like
Wait, we're doing that live? I didn't know we were doing that live.
Wait, you didn't read the fine print?
No, I don't think we're gonna do that live. Like, I'll tally it up during like post editing, and then
Right,
go
because
from
I was
there.
like, I feel very nervous. I need to like this. Do you have any idea what I have to do to sing as Wario?
And
Hey, if it makes you feel better, I'm not winning by barely playing, and I was originally going to play in this thing. So if you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
Like,
I'll figure
you
something
know
out,
what?
don't worry.
You know what? I'd say if what would you say? If push comes to shove, I would not be opposed to Chris doing it. One, because you know he's being a trooper, and two, because the world needs to be exposed to more of his Wario.
You're damn right.
Then you know what? I'll say this: assuming you're the loser hype, you two can duet.
You know, Yes, you know what? And I have the perfect song for us to duet on because it's something that Logan and James know about this, but it's a duet I originally wanted to do for Valentine's Day, but I didn't have the time to do it.
Well,
Oh, boy.
crap! Now
And
there's
that-
pressure on me. Now there's pressure on me to actually try. Because if I don't win, then they don't do
Oh,
the
man.
duet.
Oh man, Hyper, with Discord's delay, how could it go wrong?
Well, no,
I realize. I think that leads to the alternate route. I don't want that right now.
Oh, okay. Wait, so there aren't any signs or anything that tell you where the alternate route is?
I don't believe so. It's one of those things where you kind of have to guesstimate it.
But also, just to alleviate some fear, Chris, he said we weren't going to do it live, so it would be like
okay.
a post
you
com
just
duet, if that
record
makes
and make.
sense.
Oh, nice.
That was a silver coin. It gives you 200 coins, like straight up.
okay. Well, we
Nice.
got and we already got
Also,
the
don't
the
think
treasure.
I don't see that.
Oh, I see. Ha.
Oop.
Classic Metroidvania sprite differences, but otherwise,
Always pay attention to your surroundings.
holy crap! Yeah. Otherwise, oh,
What was that?
yeah. He twitched for a moment. He was like, "Wait."
No, he just did like a little happy twirl.
Mario's blood rate is very up right now after all of the money.
By the
he's
way,
funded.
I'd like to make a mention real quick that all this time we've literally been going through like all of Wario's inner, like secret inner crevices and whatever just to get all the extra Lukey sword.
Do you think he ever knew that those were there?
I believe so.
Oh.
This is the equivalent of.
It's a snake!
Yep, the big snake.
Oh, he pissed off too.
The circus.
Ah!
Finally.
Get back in your cage, Jerry.
But now the only problem with Wario Land 2 and 3 bosses, Hot Icky, is that once again nuisances. If you mess up, James got him on the first try, which is good because the problem with Wario Land bosses, at least with 2 and 3, they are one hit, you lose and have to restart it.
Oh.
Yep.
That's lovely.
Basically, with the snake boss. Well, I hope you're not grossed out by vor or anything.
Ew.
Well, in the case of 3, if I'm not mistaken, in the case of 3, I don't think it's so much like insta-kill, but don't they like do something to you to basically like boot you back to the beginning of the room?
Yeah, they do that.
Yes.
But they kick you out of the...
Both 2 and 3 do that.
Yeah. They like maybe if he got bit, like he would like toss Wario up onto a platform and he'd have to walk back
Alright,
downstairs.
what is that?
5.
Yeah, I was totally exaggerating with the Vorth stuff.
Wow.
Damn.
Yay!
Nice.
I am a smarty.
Yeah, that honestly seems like a smarter strategy. I'll stop when he reaches 4 panels, and then let Iki guess from that.
Okay.
No. I'd say he's a big boy. Challenge him. Stop at 3.
No, don't even give me a chance. Don't waste your money!
Alright, so it looks like we gotta go to the right first.
Alright, so this should lead us to the normal pathway. Again, there's like, what, four, I want to say like 5 separate endings, and this is still like on the normal pathway, because to the left is like a alternate pathway. Anyway,
Yeah.
Did we just get the gamer glove?
I believe so. The power glove.
For a moment, I thought he was saying
My
like,
loot!
I thought it was
for a
the
moment, I
gamer
thought he was like
glove.
saying the gamer hat from Sonic Forces.
The what?
The gamer
The
hat.
gamer head from Force.
It's a cosmetic in the game that literally has a hat that just says gamer. I am not lying.
Oh.
Wait, what's up, James?
Ugh.
So I love how this entire goose chase is based around these 3 hoodlums stealing 3 random bags of gold in his castle.
Meanwhile, we just got like... Wait, is that his pet... is that his wife chicken?
No,
Yes.
that's white chicken.
Don't you ever talk to me or my daughter ever again.
That's just his pet hen who got scared away, and Wario's like, wait a minute, my hen! I gotta tend to that first!
Well, you know what? That is surprising character growth for Wario. The fact that he goes after Hen before going after his treasure.
Oh yeah, no, canonically, he loves his hen more than anything.
Go to her, Wario.
I didn't even know he had a hen.
At least with Wario, he knows that animal life is more important than money.
Aw.
No, animal life is more important than human life.
Go to her, Wario.
Yeah.
Embrace her.
Embrace her.
What the fuck?
Also, for those that noticed, yes, that hen did have a rather pixely pair of knockers on her.
Yes.
Because that is totally something that's worth putting into the game.
Why the fuck is he married to a chicken? Is it just like a big Muppets reference?
Because, Icky, on Planet Wario, anything is legal.
Planet
I shouldn't
Warrior.
have said that. Basically, just he likes the hen a lot.
You know what? Now that you say that, now I'm just imagining like there's a Muppet quote I want to use, but I'm not sure if it works in the same context. Where it's like Wario with the hen. It's like,
If it happens outside of work, we don't owe him any explanation.
I suppose that's fair.
If anyone asks, say you came into me.
I just want a Wario Muppet.
You know what? Uh-oh. It looks like the roosters have come out to hunt.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Mad-eating roosters.
Oh god.
Kick him. Kick him in the shin.
Kick him in the dishpan.
Oh, that's right. They don't outright attack me until I actually get the hen. So, never mind.
Oh, so this becomes a freaking escort
so they're Phantom
mission.
masks.
In a matter of speaking, yes.
And they're heavy too. And aha. Yeah,
yeah,
these
well, I
red
was
blocks
about
can
to
only
say,
be broken with enemies.
Right, but I was about to say like,
Oh
well,
wow, they're hardy. They're hardy roosters. I can't even kill them.
Nope.
Yeah.
They are
This
pretty.
is some fucked up work.
Never mind.
oh,
I killed it.
but yeah, I was about to say.
Moving
Would you
on.
mind repeating? Would you mind repeating what you said there, Chris? I didn't quite hear that.
No, I was saying,
If anyone asks, just tell them that I was drunk and you came on to me.
What? Wario could not handle a scandal in an hour.
He can't afford the legal fees.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Like,
Usually I don't care what people say about me, but if it means profits are gonna go down, you bet I'm gonna care.
I mean, if he can break into Sega headquarters during the development of Sonic Advance when they were taking pictures, as evidence in the recording chat, then I'm pretty sure anything's possible with him.
He what?
oh, hang on, I gotta look at that real quick. 'Cause someone posted, oh, those are renders you made.
Yep, those are the ones I made.
You
Very good.
jokester, you.
Solid renderings. Well,
Oh yeah, I really like those.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I know what I'll splash on the screen in a bit.
Yeah, please.
oh jeez. Well, there
Also,
you
it's
go.
Everybody applaud his art. It's great.
Well, it is.
Stop.
It legit.
3D work is tricky work.
Very.
That's true, especially when you're using SFM.
Oh, you don't use Blender?
Oh, I use both Blender and SFM. It's just right now I'm kind of sort of on like an SFM mood where I'm kind of just like, yeah, I feel rusty. I'm gonna animate on this stuff
Is
now.
there? You know what? While we're, if you don't mind, Jason, I'm actually curious. Like, what would you say is like the biggest like? Oh, hang on, I guess it's my turn. Then I'll ask the question. Okay.
Well, you can always ask why you're looking.
No, I need to focus.
Multitask.
Hey
Come
Logan,
on.
what color is a red fire truck?
Okay, the
His
monster.
eye is glued to the TV.
Dexter,
Careful
what's
there.
that?
Okay, it's I got it. It's a second row, third from the left. Okay.
Yay!
But the thing I was
One
gonna
more
ask
point for
was,
Logan.
the thing I was gonna ask was from a practical standpoint, Chris.
We got a
The
shoe.
Pegasus boots!
The boots.
But yeah, from a practical standpoint of like using it, what would you say is like the biggest difference between like are there some renders or shots you would by default go to SFM for over Blender, or is it just like wanting to like or like you said, is it just wanting to like just keep your options like open with both software?
I think it's mostly I wanted to keep
Oh,
both of
man.
my options there, but it's also it's like I'd probably just go with Blender if I wanted to do like really high quality like renders. Plus with Blender, you could do like a lot of stuff with it comparing to SFM, like just creating like models for one, and having them actually work into the program. But I think
Okay.
the real reason why I'm using SFM is because of those Sonic Forces enhancement models that were released by Super Static Pro. I've been using them a lot, and they were like a huge improvement comparing to the Generations ones that we've been using for like years now.
Okay.
For
makes sense.
eons.
Especially with like the Sonic model, it comes with like a noodle arm, so posing him, so it kind of just made posing him a lot more fun. So.
I get it
Yeah.
because they have like,
Oh,
the flexible like.
Sorry, just
articulation.
real
Oh, yeah.
quick. Continue with the Q&A with Chris. I gotta put some dishes up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course.
What would you say, Chris, was what was like the big inspiration for you to like go into 3D art, or did you start off with 3D or did you start off with 2D art?
I've mostly just been like doing 2D art throughout my entire life, and I still do it to this day. But it's like I've been using like programs like with Gmod and SFM for like in my early years before I dabbled into Blender. I think for like a while I haven't been able to use Blender because it was just like it was during around that's like the time when Blender had like these really old looking versions with their menus and stuff.
Oh, got him, James.
They just didn't like
And-
really look right.
Alright, now the trek back begins, and now we gotta worry about the roosters, because now they're like,
Very angry.
I see pretty hen, must go save!
Finally, I saved a furry.
Jeez. But yeah, sorry. Back to you, Tanooki.
Not just any furry, my furry.
Yeah, as we take her back to her house. Back to you,
That's
Tanooki.
actually kind of disgusting now they say it out loud.
Correct.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, sorry.
We
back
dropped
to-
that subject.
Fair enough, but yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, let's drop the subject and the hen.
Oh, that was it?
That's it.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
There was a single rooster.
That's all there is to her.
So I think I'll just put it in short. It's like ever since Blender just released like some recent versions, I'd like to say around version like 2.7. It's been like I've been kind of sort of like getting into Blender a lot recently to the point where where it's kind of like my other go-to option for modeling.
Okay.
And it's like thanks to Blender, I've been able to like make my own models now with their own complete rigs. So there's that.
What the heck?
What?
Alright, Iki, what is it?
So
One.
All but one.
Oh my.
Someone called for me.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I guess you're right because everything else has at least one square in that upper left. Good call.
Yeah, just remember to delete the default square. You'll thank me later.
Hey Chris, can you draw my OC in Blender?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I guess I should ask. Like, do you work with model creation, or more so with model rendering, like model moving around? Like, which are you more comfortable with?
I guess I've been kind of leaning towards creating my own models recently. Like, I still use like
Wait a
existing ones
minute,
from
whoa,
other
whoa.
people, but it's like there's nothing wrong with like kind of just creating your own assets.
Hold on, I just wanted to make mention, those are the censored penguins!
Yep,
They give you beer mugs as opposed to ball mugs.
whatever that
Balls.
is.
Balls. Those get me tripping.
Bouncy balls.
Then yes, then Chris,
You could say it makes you trip balls.
Yeah.
But then
Tish.
yes, if Chris knows how to make custom models, then he could do our trade with Icky should the situation ever call for it.
That's
Skippery,
definitely
skippery
true.
doodah.
But that's a talk for another day. We're in
That's
the
a talk for outside of commentary.
Yes.
Yeah, that's personal business.
So we're
Yeah.
in the forest now, trying to catch up with the mooks what stole our 3 bags of money.
Yeah, that's literally all that. Damn, nice. That's literally all this entire wild goose chase is for. Just 3 random sacks of gold that were just lying down in the cellar.
Don't
And to
understand.
be fair, who's to say they aren't bags of gold?
I was about to say I have my own idea.
They never do explain what's inside those bags.
You don't understand. Those are all of my Chuck E. Cheese tickets, and I've been saving them for like 3 months, and I'm so close to getting the board
Those
game.
3 bags were like 3 bags for me.
I've been
no,
trying to meet my hero, Freddy Fazbear.
Oh God, Uncle Fredbear.
What?
But like straight up, you can never get any of the good stuff at those places with just a single trip. You had to like save those tickets for like eons.
Yeah, seriously, it's ridiculous.
I mean, if you want to talk about like arcades and like ticket quotas, a couple weeks ago, me and my buddy Alex went over to a round 1 arcade.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It was like a 30-minute drive away, but it was really fun. It's just that the payout you get like tickets wise from like any of the arcade games was kind of paltry.
Oh no, it is.
On
Like,
account-
go ahead. Continue. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, it's incentive to like revisit the arcade again and again and again and again and again and to like save up. But at the same time, it's like, who's to say those arcade prizes won't be, will be there next time you go?
Yeah, what if someone else claims them? And for me, like, honestly,
Plus,
like,
one of the prizes that was on display was like over like 1,000 tickets or something.
of course, they're always like. In the
We checked the
thousands.
price. Like, we checked the price online for the prize. It was $25.
That's always the thing. Like, I'm sure for a kid, it's psychological. Like, but I want it. This is like, I played by the
need
rules, I
it.
got it. But there was actually a straight up a game, not a game. There's a YouTube video I saw a long time ago where it wasn't for arcades, but it was for carnivals and fairs, like for the midway. And nope.
I feel like I have to get there from one of the higher platforms.
It's not that. I almost wonder if you need to get drunk and like stagger backwards into it since you have more forward momentum.
Somehow, like Barney Gumble your way into it.
I don't think it works that way, and I mean, I should say, oh shit. Oh yeah, I was off by a few platforms. Because, now that I think about it, aside from, like, the belch you can do, I don't think there's any practical purpose to being crazy/drunk Wario.
It's more of a nuisance.
You know what? Jeez, let's just call it for what it is. When one of those bottles hits you, or...
When one of the balls hits you, you be tripping.
You literally
You stole my joke.
You literally turned into crazy drunk Uncle Wario.
Talking to her like, oh, well, you know,
be
I
right back.
built this company with my own bare hands.
Wario, you're a fat, stinking drunk.
And that's what old Papa Wario said just before he died. Tragic.
Yeah,
That's-
died in a coal mine
I-
fire.
I was picking up what Icky was putting down. Where
Where's
is
the thing
the?
what I was scratching?
Oh,
Gross.
I don't want to do
Oh
that.
dear.
No. Ah well.
I know there's another secret passageway I could find in here. I just need to figure out what to hit or what to break.
I mean, when you find it, it will say secret, so you'll know that you found a secret passage.
When you jump rapidly, it looks like Wario's like hopping on one foot.
No, it's like that one Scott the Woz clip of him, like, trying to... It's like he's, like, viciously approaching his friends with, like, one foot in the air.
Oh, Why with only 1 foot in the air?
Because I think it was like his Ride to Hell Retribution
I was
video.
gonna say it sounds.
Where it's like the
we go.
kick is like the easiest thing to do in the game.
Yeah.
Well, it's like easiest to unlock enemies with just your foot.
Oh, I love invisible mazes. They're my
Oh, they're lovely.
Me too.
Especially
There-
when you can barely see the differences.
There we go.
Bingo.
This better be the treasure room for all that happened. Is it my turn or Hype's turn?
It's not
Nobody's
the
sure
treasure
from the looks
room.
of it.
For one.
Actually, you know what? That is true. I probably should have. Oh yeah, this just leads me right back out. So let's go back in there because I feel like there's more stuff we could find.
Sorry about that interruption.
No, you're
Are we
fine.
have
We
to
just
be
went through
keeping
some.
score on this thing?
Well, not
I
right.
will during post editing.
Yeah, he'll
Okay,
have.
so I
like-
want to ask, like, did I miss a treasure thing while I was gone?
Not yet.
Nope, we're still
Okay.
looking for it.
Alright, for a minute I actually thought that you guys would have found one without me.
No, we haven't. Yeah, we've been looking around.
Well, then
I was so looking forward to when he eventually finds the gym sock treasure.
That sock was like a brother to me.
Okay, I'm back. I had to drop some tripping balls while I was gone. Anyways, what did I miss?
Now that I stop and think about it, that is technically the first treasure you get in the Legend, the Revenge of the Flying Dutchman.
Which one?
What, sock?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his lucky sock.
Alright,
He
his
keeps over
dining
his
sock.
He keeps on over his ghostly tail.
No, I thought you were talking about his dining sock.
Oh, that too.
You can't eat without it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, no,
You know,
well, no,
unless he was vegetarian.
Prevent scurvy.
because it also then mentioned at some point. It also mentioned in the episode when SpongeBob was trying to learn how to tie his shoes. He mentioned that he sometimes liked to wear a sock over his ghostly tail.
Well, yeah.
Right. That's the same
But
sock.
there was no mention of dining with him.
Woo!
Maybe he has
Who's to
more
say
than
it's the
one
same
sock
sock?
hyper.
Oh jeez, that
Hang on, what's that?
Oh, that's the end of the level.
No, I was saying like, well, maybe he has more than one socks hyper.
Well, apparently, I don't remember him specifying having more than one sock.
It's a cartoon. You don't have to specify that kind of thing.
People don't caught on. I understand.
Yeah, I don't care for the physics of holding something either.
Oh boy.
I mean, we're talking about the same universe where fire exists underwater.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, yeah. Actually, are we technically are we? Because this technically we're not back where Mario lives. We're on our own planet now, baby.
Is it just a giant planet of Wario's face?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It is?
Here we go.
There we
Okay,
are.
Hype is your
Alright, let me
turn.
see.
Well, I mean, that's the ending I got in the first game.
Ooh,
Alright, let's see what this bad boy is.
All right, today's lucky lock will be with this one-eyed freak.
The Spike Gremlin, as I call it. Let's
Mr. Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
see. Okay,
I saw him.
first row, third box.
Jeez, your attentiveness is very awe-striking, Hype.
Like, I'm surprised that it's working as quickly as it is.
I have a lot.
Or
to
did you
compete
just guess that?
Speaking of socks,
You lucky guesser.
with. Also, this will have to be my last level for now.
Oh,
Which is fine because
okay.
we've almost done an hour of this anyway.
that's fair. And you know what? We are almost an hour in recording anyway. I think now is not a bad time at all to call it.
Icky, take us
I don't
away
mind.
with one more sightseeing,
What is that,
soothsaying
Scimitar?
number guessing.
Okay. Well, I see it's an 8. There's a 2. I see 2 9s, a 0. Another 0 and a 5.
I see at least one
All right,
five.
let's see. We got 1, 2,
A 3. Are you fucking serious?
Yep.
You
You said you'd guess after 3 panels.
Well,
I know. Yeah, there's.
wrong?
I can,
8.
I can, 8. All right, let's see.
8.
Survey says. Holy
8!
shit!
Woo!
Clairvoyant motherfucker,
could've
you.
been-
Oh boy, what do I win?
That could have been a 4 or a 9 still. No, not a 9. It could have been a 4 still. Dang.
No, I think it could have been a 9.
No, couldn't have.
Maybe. No, because it was like, it would have been at a corner, not going straight up. Actually, no, I get. Regardless, yeah, he got it. Dang. All right.
All right, with that all said and done, ladies and gentlemen, next time we're going to see what's in that box.
But should we check the scoreboard first?
No, we can
boy.
check later. Put it somewhere. But James, are we able to pan through this map screen?
It's only as much as I can select.
Oh, I
okay,
missed
'cause
the
thought-
Daruma.
Yeah, I was on the
You
other
missed the
one.
Daruma, and you also missed the Yoshi egg.
Yeah.
Is there an actual Yoshi inside?
Looks like Yoshi's gonna be trapped in that box forever.
To be honest, I couldn't tell you because I already ate it.
He went into the jar.
So it was either premature or wasn't a Yoshi. at all.
Okay, I guess he doesn't have to be trapped inside anymore. He's gonna be trapped in my stomach.
Stomach!
Put him the stomach.
All right. Until next time, everybody.
Bye bye.
Oh God, my stomach.